Well, hello there, Taurus. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a witch and a tarot card reader, and this is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Taurus for the week of November 15th. Wow, this month is going fast. So, if this one doesn't resonate so much, Taurus, go ahead and check out your natal chart and my other readings, specifically your Moon and your Venus sign. If you happen to be a cross watcher, keep in mind that the energies could be reversed for you or, like vice versa, upside down. If you happen to want your own private reading, you can find that info down below in the description box. My least expensive is $20 if you're looking for a very quick answer. If you're looking for a more in-depth, ask all the questions on your mind kind of reading, I also have a $75 reading. And in between, I have a $50 reading, which is a lot like the ones that I do here on YouTube. And as a special treat this week, I'm doing a pick a card reading if you want to know what your person's feelings for you are currently. And you can find that link down below. All right, enough announcements. We're looking at the overall energy. We're going to check out you. We're going to check out your person. And we're going to pull an oracle card at the very end. So I don't want you to freak out about the Seven of Swords that showed up here. Seven of Swords can mean lying, cheating, stealing, blah, blah, blah. But it's also a card about strategy. And when it's showing up here with the Emperor and the Ace of Wands, this is someone that has a plan or making plans. This is someone who's about to make some moves or take some action towards you. That's what's happening here. The Emperor, Aries energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could have some Aries in your chart, but the Emperor is the divine masculine, the father, the husband. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine energy. And this is someone who wants to take charge, who wants to do something. He brings order to chaos, good at making decisions, very active kind of energy, especially showing up with the Ace of Wands here. Wands are Leo, Sag, Aries energy. And wands are often about taking action. Wands they're all over the place. They can mean anger. They can mean excitement. They can mean attraction between two people. It's pursuing something. It's creativity. It's a spark. Wands energy is always electrifying. It always gets things done. And that's what's that's what's happening here. This person's going to be taking some action towards you. So let's check it out. We're going to take a look at your person next. Okay, so what I think has happened here, we have someone who has been indecisive in the past. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords is it's the worst decision card. There are quite a few decisions cards, usually like the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords is like choosing between two, craptastic options. One is, two good things, two bad things, a head over heart decision. This person has been very indecisive in the past, but no longer. We have the Knight of Swords here in reverse. Knight of Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You could be dealing with an air sign or someone with air in their chart. Knight of Swords is super impulsive, doesn't think things through. Knight of Swords can also mean having some anger at someone, kind of going off, kind of cocked and not like a full, they don't have all the information before they go running off into a situation. In the reverse, it's someone being a lot more careful. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords can mean a break from somebody. Now, this could be a new person who maybe has been indecisive about going out with you in the very beginning, maybe because they were in a bad relationship or something. They needed to rest and heal with that Four of Swords. For some of you, this is a former person and they've had enough of like alone time. They definitely are restless. They want to talk to you. All right, let's take a look at the other cards here. I'm going to move this up. All right, that's much better. I need to work on these angles. So we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with the long distance relationship. The Chariot implies travel. It's a movement card. It'll show up as like a motorcycle or an actual Roman chariot, or here it's a carriage, like a Cinderella carriage. It's all about movement. This person is taking some moves here. They're working on this relationship. They are no longer indecisive. They've made a decision. We've got the Four of Wands, which is a reunion with someone. It's also a celebration. It's also about taking your relationship to that next level. No longer being indecisive, no longer being impulsive. This is someone who, they've got their head straight. They know what they want. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. For a lot of you, I think this person is at a distance and perceives you as out of reach, maybe because they had a chance with you and they screwed it up. For some of you, they may have been watching you in another relationship and they just didn't think that it was the right time. They've been restless and kind of indecisive, wondering whether or not they should approach you. The Star is being wishful, being hopeful. Sometimes it indicates manifesting, trying to pull someone in. This person may have been manifesting you. You may have been manifesting them, looking for the one. All right, let's check out your energy. And also, I did a pick a card reading, so you may want to check out one of those because there's definitely one of those that resonate with this energy. All right, on to you. So I think you have been checking in with yourself and doing some healing here. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands, one of those decision cards. It's also about looking to your future. The Two of Wands in reverse is looking at your own personal desires that way. There's a whole sense of like you getting aligned with your purpose in life, with real love or your destiny or fate, or there's something maybe that you felt you've been missing in your life. We have the Four of Cups, and that is one of those cards where, all right, she's being offered this cup, right? And she's not she's not interested. She's not looking at it. She's not paying attention to it. It's really like, I don't know what I want. I don't know where I'm going. We've got the Fool in reverse, Aries energy, lots of Aries energy in this particular reading. Fool's about taking a risk, taking a leap. Now, it can mean feeling foolish and maybe you got burned before in a relationship. Someone did you wrong and now you're afraid to take that risk. Or maybe you have an idea of what you want to do or like who you want to be with and you're like, no, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. I'm not taking a risk here. I think you need to. I think you need to come into alignment with yourself. All right, let's delve a little bit deeper. Let's look at those bottom cards. There, now you can see them a little bit better. All right, we've got the Hanged Man here, which is really about perspective. It's Pisces energy. We think I'm just hanging here. I'm not going anywhere. I don't know what I want. That's kind of the energy that you've been in. In the reverse, it's letting go of that. You're not quite there yet, but you're just about to be. This person, I think, is going to shake up your energy. This is getting perspective. You see the light around her face? This isn't feeling stuck. It's just a pause. I think you needed a pause in order to figure some stuff out. We've got the Temperance card in reverse, which can mean an imbalance in your life. It'll also come up whenever you need to heal or rest. I think it's just alignment. That's what I feel like for you. Then we have the Magician over here. This is Gemini energy, also Aquarius. It's also a little bit Aries for me. Again, lots of Aries here. But the Magician is being very intentional about what you're calling in for yourself. It's manifesting. You're about to end a cycle here. You're about to come into alignment. If you've been feeling like, what the heck is this all about? Where am I going? Where do I want to go? You're going to get out of that energy. And I think that's probably holding this relationship back for you. I don't know whether it's a new person or a former person coming back, but I do think you're going to get into alignment again. I think you're going to have this relationship opportunity kind of fall in your lap, and things are going to get a lot better. All right, let me know down below if it resonated. If it didn't, go ahead and check out your moon and your Venus sign. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my readings, and blessed be.